Hey guys, so I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to teach you guys what you need to know before you invest into cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. So if you want to learn more, stay tuned. I'm going to get started right now. I'm not going to waste any of your time. If you do like the video, please like the video and subscribe if you like the content so far. Alright, so I'm going to get down to it. So one thing that you got to take notice of, you got to ignore the noise of of media and all that sort of stuff. You got to understand there is going to be a lot of attention that gets to Bitcoin when it starts rising and more people jump in. It's just how it works. It happened back in 2017. Like talking about it, the sole reason they did was probably because they made a lot of money and it got a lot of attention because at the time attention for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin was pretty high as it was rising a lot, fair amount back in 2017, and it got, yeah, like I said, it got a lot of attention. But you gotta understand that if you're into cryptocurrency, you gotta look at the long term of it. But that's just how it all works. It gets them attention. It's all about attention. And you realize that after a while when you listen to the media and what they advertise and everything like that. It's all about getting your attention and making you watch the news. And you make sure you just do your own research and understand that cryptocurrency isn't going anywhere, and it probably isn't going anywhere forever. I can guarantee you that. A lot of people, all these medias will bash it. People will bash it, put it down. Now, so if I look to the right, I am reading off some notes that I just put down so I can remember some things. Have your own plan of what to invest in. So let's say you invest into Bitcoin and you simply just jump on it because somebody told you to jump into it. I recommend if you're doing any investing in anything, make sure you have a plan. Like what's your plan to invest into cryptocurrency? Is it the short term, long term? Understand like the risks involved, the volatility, like it'll go up and down. Cryptocurrency is still in the early adoption phase. You gotta understand that the market will be very volatile at the stage. So just volatile, it'll go up and down pretty often. Now, if you're in the stock market, you realize that it really isn't like that. It's completely different. But in cryptocurrency, the market is very up and down. There's some coins that go up 100%, 200%, 300%, 400%. I've seen some coins go up some crazy numbers before, but I've also seen coins go down a lot. If you noticed in 2018, the drop we had was one of the many that happened. But you have to understand, that's just how the market is. You have to realize that before you invest into cryptocurrency, that it is high risk and is still at the early adoption phase. So of course you can't go just down to a store and spend money with cryptocurrency, as it's not accepted everywhere. But as we all know, it is growing and it is getting a lot of attention, and people are starting to believe it is something that you can use for money. Of course, Bitcoin itself isn't the very viable way to pay for things. There's definitely other coins that can do it better, but Bitcoin is just a known one that started everything. So of course it's the most trusted coin out there. Now, if you look back at 2017, 2018, like I said, the market was going up a lot, but then it also had a huge dip. Now, I don't know 100% what happened there, but I recommend you take note of what can happen. Understand what can happen, and then that can make you better fit to invest. So understand the risks involved, and then depending on how much you want to invest 10% of your income, 40%, whatever you're willing to risk. What are you willing to risk? I personally put 10 to 40% of my income each week into cryptocurrency. It really doesn't matter how much money you have. You can invest small amounts into cryptocurrency. You don't have to actually buy a whole Bitcoin. A lot of people don't understand that a Bitcoin is it might be $15,000 for one Bitcoin or whatever it is right now. It doesn't mean you have to put $15,000 in. You only when you put you can put in a minimal amount of you can put in any amount really. $1 I think you can even put in. So if you put $1 or $15 in, you get a certain percent of a Bitcoin. That's how it works pretty much. I thought I'd clarify that for you guys if you didn't understand how it all works. But yes, so if you're looking to invest a certain amount. When I do invest, you need to actually have an exchange. An exchange is just like a banking system pretty much. Like a bank where you buy, you put your money and hold it in there. It's the same thing here. So you need to have an exchange to be able to buy cryptocurrency. So when you're buying cryptocurrency within exchanges, you understand, you do your own research on the exchange. Make sure you can find ones that are trusted and good security systems in place. Now, I can recommend you some of the ones that I know of, and I'll tell you which ones I would go into. So, if you're from the US or UK, I would say Coinbase. If you're from like anywhere around the world, Binance is fine, it's perfect. I would say that's probably more of a expert level kind of, more high up there. Understand cryptocurrency or understand how it all works a little bit more, because there's a bit there is a bit of a learning curve to that exchange, a little bit more complex than the others. It's not that difficult, thought. It is still easy to use, but I recommend, like, if you're a bit more advanced, go for Binance. It is a very trusted platform. It's probably one of the best at the moment, up there with Coinbase as well. Now, if you're from Australia, I would go into CoinSpot. I also recommend another one that I recently using. I use crypto.com. Now I've used this platform only for a few weeks, but it's very good. It's like very high, they're running ads. They're pretty much like really pushing to grow their platform itself. Now those are the ones I recommend. Now crypto.com can be used anywhere around the world. Same with any of the others, but if you want to use Coinbase in Australia, the fees are pretty high, like over 3%. If you want to buy. So I wouldn't recommend Coinbase if you're in Australia. Now I will leave links below in the description for those platforms. They're all, you get like bonuses and everything for them. Now, if one thing I would do if I was starting out all over again is learn the basics of cryptocurrency. I would want to learn how, like, just the basics. You don't need to know everything about it. A lot of people seem to push the fact that they push to make you believe that you have to know everything about cryptocurrency to invest in. That's not the case. You don't need to. Just understand the basics, and if you do want to learn more, there's a book called the Bitcoin Standard Book. Feel free to check that out. I will leave a link below. Once again, it is my referral link, but that's one of the best books that I recommend to you guys, and a lot of people actually recommend that book. So feel free to check them out. Let me know if you guys have any questions about them. So yeah, I hope you guys understand, like, everything that happened back in 2017 isn't guaranteed to happen again. I'm not saying it won't happen again, but with everybody getting into cryptocurrency right now, people will always believe, like, oh, that it will all happen again. It will happen again. The big boom will happen again. Now, I don't want to disappoint you. I'm not going to say like it's going to happen again or not. I'm just saying it probably won't happen again. Like, that was extremely, like, it was insane times. I'll give you that. Markets were going up. Everything was going up. Every coin you got into went up. But the mistake a lot of people made was getting into debt using credit cards and stuff like that. So I want you to realize that using your own money instead of, like, don't use credit cards, don't get in debt just to invest. It is a high risk market still. Understand that. Understand that you can't be risking don't risk getting into debt, pretty much. That's what I'm telling you guys. Now I want to understand, with the popularity, with the world printing unlimited money right now, everywhere in the world there's unlimited money getting printed. We understand that. Now, the thing that a lot of people why people go for cryptocurrency in the first place is because the fact that it's decentralized. So the government doesn't have control of cryptocurrency. No one really has control of it. So Bitcoin, for example, Bitcoin only has 21 million coins. So when it hits 21 million coins, it cannot be printed anymore. So that's why that's why people like cryptocurrency so much. And with the high demand and supply being limited, of course it will keep going up long term. That's what I believe, and I think it will keep going up. Like I said, with paper money, it can be printed unlimited amounts. We have seen it right now. Money is being printed non-stop. And is there really any way to stop it? We don't have no control. Money gets printed unlimited amount, and our value of our dollar goes down. You look back in 90s to today, how much could you spend on, like, groceries, and how far will your dollar go compared to back then? I bet you know the answer to that. Your money will barely go anywhere compared to 1990. Now, am I saying this to scare you? No, I'm not. Am I saying this to try to get you to invest in cryptocurrency? No, I'm not. I'm saying this to you to give you a warning, to warn you what can happen, what is happening. I hope you understand, and thanks for watching the video. If you want to invest and join, I will leave links below for everything, and I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching. If I missed anything, if you have any questions, or if you have anything you want to tell me at all, feel free to let me know below. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.